Hi, this is AJ. Welcome to episode 42 of Here's What I Watched. In this episode, I want to talk about the movie The Hunt. I really like this movie a lot. I definitely recommend it. I actually saw it years ago, and I've been thinking about it a lot recently, so I decided to rewatch it, and now I'd like to talk about it. It's a satirical horror film that's about a group of liberal elites who kidnap a bunch of working class right-winger types from different parts of the country for the purposes of hunting them, which upset a lot of people. The release of the movie got delayed quite a bit, and then for a while it looked like it wasn't going to be released at all because there were a lot of Trump supporters who were upset at the idea that they thought the movie was going to be glorifying the hunting of Trump supporters. But that's not what the movie actually is at all. The kidnappers in this movie are not shown as the good guys, and it probably makes more fun of them than it does anyone else in the movie, although they do a pretty good job of making fun of everybody, but they do a particularly good job of making fun of the liberal elites who are constantly arguing with each other over what's the most politically correct thing to do or say, and there's lots of funny moments that make them look completely ridiculous. If you're one of those that's been boycotting the movie, I urge you to please stop being angry at an imaginary version of the movie that exists only in your head and give it a chance. The beginning of the movie is totally bonkers and just pure chaos, and every time you think you know who the main character is, they keep getting killed off, and that keeps happening over and over again. But by the time you get, I want to say about 25 minutes into it, you get to a scene where Betty Gilpin shows up at a gas station, and by the time you get to the end of that scene, if the movie hasn't won you over yet, then I don't know what will. If you give up on the movie before the end of that scene, you're giving up on it before you have any kind of handle on what the movie actually is. But if you decide to stick with it, I promise you the movie will find lots of ways to surprise you over and over again, right up until the very end of the movie. And it's a hell of a ride, it really is.